Hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Dig. We're still stranded on this alien world that we were brought to from what was once the asteroid Attila. Unfortunately, it's not gone off to a good start. Brink fell down a hole that was dug in and got killed because of it, and Maggie Robbins decided to go off on her own to explore, as I am we could cover more ground to find out a way off this planet. So there's Brink's body.
You could be irritating sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die.
Interesting, that looks like the plate that we found.
Looks like one of the control plates we found on Attila.
These plants are glowing. Let's see.
The roots break right through the stone wall.
Well,
it probably wouldn't hurt too. The plants seem to draw energy from my body and disperse it among all the plants. They must share a common root system.
so they're one organism.
Looks like one of the control plates we found on Attila.
So there's these doors here. Let's take a look at it.
A row of dark crystals. Some kind of control.
Interesting. You touch the buttons and they go into different geometric shapes and colors. See, green, red, green, and blue. Then it goes back to red. Oops. So that must be some kind of control mechanism for the door, but we don't know the combination yet, so. I'm sorry about that. Purple rod.
Another one of these engraved sticks. What are they? Wands? Batons? Bludgeons? Maybe some kind of handheld computer game. With my luck, it's a hand grenade.
Let's take a look at it. See what about this.
Looks like one of the control plates we found on Attila.
Let's see how this is. They're like the mechanisms on the door. The shapes are similar. Well, this one here looks purplish. Maybe that's the color of the wand is what...
The door is shut tight.
Could do that. So let's take a look at it again. It's red square, blue square, red rock, and green triangle. It's probably best just to do all the reds first. Since green is the next color, it might be easier just to have that be the first and then change this till it's blue. Maybe it doesn't have power yet. Well, let's continue exploring this floor. This column looks interesting.
Somebody spent a long time engraving these smooth grooves on the surface of this column. I wish I knew what for. Somebody spent a long time engraving these smooth grooves on the surface of this column. I wish I knew what for.
Might find out eventually. There's some more doors here, and it's another sealed door, but does it have a mechanism?
Doors everywhere. I wonder which one is the pay to it.
Ooh, alcove. Similar to probably the one on Attila.
This reminds me of the control panel from the asteroid. Maybe if I find all the right metal plates and arrange them the right way, just like before.
Maybe. Oh, I told him to examine it. He just walks down it.
It's hot here. And it's glowing down there.
Wow.
10 to 1, it's the power source for this place. All I need to do now is to find the light switch. Or the plug. Or the fuse box. Or whatever makes this thing work. An instruction manual might help. Maybe a map. And I could use a sandwich. And a hot jukebox and a cold beer. Or just a starship headed for home. Get a grip, Boston.
It's interesting. There's a loose plate over here.
It's a loose plate.
There's a control panel here. Triangular button. Yeah. It just says for them all. There's a blue crystal in here.
It's a glowing blue crystal.
Oh wow, it turns out the light's in here. Might want to keep that on for now. Let's see what this control panel is. Okay, these have different colors here. And backspace. Let's see what these all do. That's what made this triangular button can actually activate it. So it controls that thing. Of course it didn't do anything. Let's look down the edge. See if we can find anything down there. It looks like these lights are supposed to converge on the center point, but one is off. And that may be why.
I can see a lens way down at the bottom. The lens is missing. I can see a lens way down at the bottom.
Whatever this thing is.
I can see a lens way down at the bottom.
We need to pick it up. Now, I could spend hours trying to figure out the thing on here. So I'll make it easy for you on for the sake of this let's play. I have the instructions written down. Purple 5 times. Yellow 2 times. Oh. And the red. Okay, grabbed it. Now we need to attach it to the lens area. So the purple's still fine, blue, no. Oops. There it is. 5 times and the red button again. I just did this for the sake of making it easier because That one's actually kind of a long puzzle to get used to how to figure it out and stuff. Ah, see, the door combination worked. I edited that out. I accidentally did something wrong.
Operating normally.
Yep. Well, I think we got power working, so maybe we need a blue crystal eventually, so let's just take it and head out of here. Noisy power machine. Sparks.
When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor.
The column is now flowing with energy.
There's a huge amount of energy flowing along this column.
From the location of that, I wonder. Going on a hunch here, but let's head back up. Something's coming out of dice. Some kind of weird geometric shape, mostly transparent.
Incredible. It must have happened when I turned on the power. It's radiating energy.
Let's get back down. Let's talk with Robin and see where she's at.
Robbins, this is Lowe.
Robin's here. I read you.
Do you think that apparition meant anything?
I'm not sure, but it seemed to focus on that spot.
Oh.
I just got the power turned on and a door opened up here. They use geometric shapes as a kind of combination for the locks.
Huh.
As irritating as he was sometimes, I really miss having Brink around.
There's nothing you could have done. Let it go.
I'm sorry Brink is dead, but I don't think it's right for you to blame me for it.
I don't blame you.
It's not safe for us to be separated.
It's not safe for us to be together either. In fact, Boston, it's just plain not safe.
I'm sorry that I can't protect against every possible accident. But that doesn't mean it isn't better for us to stay together.
Would you stop taking this personally, Boston? I'm doing my best to decipher the inscriptions that are all over the place here. Would you be any good at that?
No.
So please, go do what you're good at, and I'll stay where I am and do what I can do best.
Brink's death scared me too, Maggie.
Well, it didn't scare me. I've seen people die before, Boston. I've covered terrorism. I've covered executions. I've covered wars.
So what you're saying is, this is just another assignment for you?
Coming on the space shuttle to divert the course of Attila, that was just another assignment. Nobody ever asked me if I wanted to go to an alien world from which there might be no return.
Nobody knew.
You expected something alien, Boston, and you didn't tell me.
What if you had known? Known everything. Coming here, being marooned, Brink dead.
Oh, shut up, Boston.
You would have come anyway, wouldn't you?
Don't you have something useful to do?
Brink's still dead.
Thanks for the status report.
And that's it.
Maggie, I found a plate like the ones in the asteroid that triggered our journey here.
For all we know, any plates we find might send us on a voyage to the opposite edge of the galaxy.
Tell you what, I'll keep looking for more of them and you decipher that language so we can read the directions.
Great. You get to look for metal things lying around on the ground while I have to decode a completely alien language without any information about how they think or what they might be writing about. Yeah, that's a fair division of labor.
Still looking for more of these plates, Maggie.
While you're at it, see if you can find a big juicy steak. Or, I'm not fussy, a nice salad, or even a couple of grapes.
Got any ideas about our friendly ghost? Do you think it was trying to get one of us hurt?
How can I know, Boston? But I think it was trying to show us how to get down here. Brink falling and getting killed, that was an accident. Whether the ghost is a sentient being or some kind of holographic guide, it led us into a different part of the complex, didn't it?
Yeah, but is that good or bad?
It's better than sitting around in the sunlight wishing for a swimming pool.
True.
Where do you think we'll run into our next ghost?
If it was just a leftover holographic display, maybe we've seen the last one. But if it's an intelligent entity, it could still be watching, evaluating us.
I should have worn my Sunday best.
What's that? The t-shirt with no holes?
Thanks.
Well, before we go inside that door, I want to see the other side of that, the opposite side of the area where we turn on the power. It's dark. So, we still have our flashlight. Those plants sure look strange. What is that? Is that a person? Oh no, it's just a rock. Oh wow. There's a button here. I wonder what this is.
It's a control panel.
So we walk in here. Oh, it's an airlock.
This looks like a command center.
Yeah, it does.
I can see a tunnel that connects to the island I just came from. There's a crystalline tube stretching across the bottom of the sea. There's an undersea tunnel leading into the base of a nearby island.
As we were heading here, we saw that there are other islands. And there.
From this vantage point, I can see a whole system of underwater tunnels.
It's probably how they travel from island to island.
I see many undersea tunnels, all leading from the large central island to the smaller islands.
Well, there's nothing we need to do here. There's a glowing panel here. Let's take a look at it.
It's an energized crystal.
This one.
This crystal is lifeless. It's an energized crystal. This hole is empty.
Don't have anything
This
here.
crystal is life. It's an energized...
So maybe it means nothing, so let's head back out and let's once I get out of here. Oh, Maggie's trying to decipher the language. We're not only exploring but trying to find a way out of here, so I guess that's a good allocation of labor. Well, we're gonna go through that door, but we will do so in the next video. Let me save it real quick. LP5. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.